see how this works. Week 2.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Got the rookie quarterback Morrison back here. He's ready.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. This defense for the Cowboys terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So from
hold on 1 second. Let me see here. Trying to see why my chat's not on.
Cowboy territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys 33. 40 yards rushing for him.
That's crazy. That dump truck. She just got hurt.
Now to this point. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. That'll go as a pickup of
grinding.
If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening.
Let's go. Look alive. Come on, defense. Come on. Oh, come on, guys.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Sanders. And he brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Morrison. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Come on, defense. We need y'all boys to stand up. Good Lord, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Morrison. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Morrison. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. Open right side, complete to Rager. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off around the 37. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Here it goes.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Morrison. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Second down, back to Sanders. 84 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. To throw on third down, Morrison. And that is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach separation. That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now this throw caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Eagles on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. The Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jalen Smith with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. To throw on second down, Morrison. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Pass interference.
Picked off at the 49. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
The throw over the middle taken in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. 1-possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Come on.
Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT.
They'll come back.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
They'll come back.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Oh,
picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because